Hey folks, I'm HP and today I'm going to talk about smooth jazz. So let's be cool and smooth. First going to play what we're going to be talking about in the next few... Hey folks, I'm HP and today I'm going to talk about smooth jazz. Going to be smooth and cool. So first going to play it and then give further explanations. Yeah, and so on. There's a link in the description below where you find an extended version of this track on my personal YouTube channel, HPCrazy. That's my real name. Oh shit, now I really told it. I'm HPCrazy. No, serious. Good. So now let's get started. First part we need to start is in any kind of jazzy stuff is the analysis of the entire track. So the analysis is pretty easy. First part is just D minor or D minor 9 as you wish, D minor and then as G minor with D in the bass, G minor 7 and D in the bass, which is not played with the guitar, but that's why I'm not really showing the chords, but we need to understand what we're playing. So first part is D minor and G minor 7 with the D in the bass. There's a slightly difference when it comes to soloing. Second part is B flat 13 to A7 flat 13. And that's more or less, and then it goes to D minor 7. These are the two parts. Now for the analysis, we're going to check out the scales, so let's get to the close view. Alright, so now let's check out the scale which are played. On the D minor 9, or the D minor 7 chord, of course, you play Aeolian scale. Or just normal D minor 7 natural minor. On the G minor 7 D in the bass, which will be this chord, we can stay on the D minor, or we can switch on this part to G Dorian, which is pretty similar. There's the same notes as before, but we start on the G. So, Dorian. This makes a difference. We're going to come to this a little bit later. I mean, some of you might argue, well, these are the same notes, but what does that make? We come to this later. Then the second part, we have B flat 13 to A7 flat 13. So on the B13, The scale would be, hold on, Lydian in flat 7, which is this scale here. You can think it like this, or you can think it as D minor, starting on the B flat, but instead of an A, we play in a flat. This is in flat 7. See now, instead of an A, we play A flat. That's Lydian flat 7. But we're not really playing on that one. And on the A7 flat 13, we just play harmonic minor 5. This is this one here. This is pretty similar. D minor. And replace the 7th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with the note a half step above. And we start on the A, that's harmonic minor 5. So these are now the scales which are played. But we can really go for it kind of in a minor type. And what really makes sense is, let's give it a try now. See? That's how it works. You already notice it's pretty fast, so if you're playing any kind of jazzy stuff, there are two ways. The first way is a little bit technical. You need to play the runs in 16 notes. So if you want to have the speed, this is the speed, like this is the speed. Now you play the run in 16. This will be the speed. And then you can try to play to the track in this speed. When the scale switches, you can do the same with these runs I showed you. We don't really have the time for that. On the second part, I would recommend play the run on the harmonic minor scale. That will be that one here. See, that one here. So this is the first trick how you play this stuff. Second trick, and now we come to the chords a little bit. Start on the options. What are options? When you play the scale, D minor, in there, embed in the scale, there's the arpeggio, the D minor 7 arpeggio, that's this one here. See, and these are the chord notes. The options are the remaining 3 notes, and we really, the 9th sounds very cool. Why? Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's the 9th. So this is the 9th of the D minor. And we want to play the 9th of the G minor, which comes later with G minor 7 with D in the bass. The 9th will be, we start on the, here's the G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, and here's the 9th. Let's see how that sounds. These two notes on the first part. Oops, sorry. Works wonderful. Then you can play around those notes. So as I did, play the run, like a 16 run, like could be from the pentatonic scale, stop on the 9th, and then we start here and stop on that 9th note. And then you can play any kind of runs in between. What really works nicely is so-called is the phrasing. Phrasing is nothing else than something like this. So I make a slide on the first note and just continue with the scale. Works very nice. Or what also works is the phrasing and then make a sequence run. So in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now start from the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from the next. And so on. So and I often finish a phrase. So like when I start here on the D, I go down half step and come back. Or like do this half step on the D. Works cool. See? Oops. Or like this. Works very cool. What also works very good is when you go in the normal position where you have the pentatonics. Here you can make like the pseudo-chromatic runs. Something like this. You make here slide on the 13th, then make pseudo-chromatic. This goes like this. And now we switch. Now it goes like this. That really works cool. See? Or something like this also works cool. It's kind of a chromatic run here. 10, 12, 13, 12. As a repeating. Then, sorry, resolve it here chromatically. Very cool. Good, so these are like kind of basic licks which really work nicely. If you don't want to get into fast runs or this running stuff, you make it really smooth and cool, you can play kind of Wes Montgomery stuff, as Lee Ritenour did many times. You play octaves. Octaves are pretty easy. We have here, you can make the orientation on the scale we're playing. So this will be the scale. Now you play with the pinky. See? And this is the orientation point. Now you just add the octave, which is 3 frets below, and you skip 1 string. In this case, it would be the D string. The middle note is damped. Now you can hear that the highest. Now it's again perfectly tuned. And to make it really smooth, you make this sliding stuff. See? Cool. Yeah, that's the second part. Good. So you can really work out on that. And what really works very cool are these 9s, which I was talking about before. This one here, oops, I'm getting out of the picture. This one on the D and this one on the G. And then you can move in between. Very, very cool. Now coming to the middle part. There I make the big ones, the big Wes Montgomerys. These are these. They're pretty similar to the octaves. Here in the 13th fret. See? And now I add the middle note as well, which is like here's 13, 10, and here is 11. Then you just move this figure. Also very cool. Oh, my belt just went away, but I can play without belt. Yeah, so these were the ingredients, how you can play smooth jazz. You play the pseudochromatics, you play the runs, you can play the modes, as Dorian, Lydian, flat 7, play the octaves and play the big Wesies, which I call them the big Wesies. And then it's like cooking. These are the ingredients. I cannot tell you to put all of this, which take this or this or this. That's up to you, but that's how the cookie crumbles. And fine, and then just feel it cool, smooth, and jazzy. Don't make too much and relax, and that's it. Yeah, and so on and so on and so on. This is basically how you can work on smooth jazz. Of course, these were really the basics. I mean, you need kind of a basic speed on the guitar and need some knowledge about modes. You can work a little bit with pentatonics if you want on this track. There's a link added in the description where you can get the backing track. And that's how it is. So, and the rest just stays cool, smooth, and relaxed, and go for it. And that's how it is.